You know, since people believe what they believe through their life experience, it's, what leads a person to perceive a certain way, a certain thing. I mean, no, I mean, yes, you have a majority of like-minded ideas and thoughts, but if you really think about it, how do you suppose we arrive at our perception of the world and life? We're born, right? And we are right from that moment we become aware. We we learn. I mean, some people would say, "Oh no, no, you ain't learn nothing." But no, that's not that kind of learning. Understanding. It's the way we understand things as we grow. It makes a big difference in each one of our individual perceptions, because even twins are. I mean, first of all, there's no one that can experience the exact same thing. I don't care if it's twins, quadruplets, no matter what, unless you're in that same space and time. Every action and the reaction from that is going to build your perception of life. So even, I mean, there's no two people can live that one life. No, unless No. I mean, I want to. I don't. There's a lot of theories out there on what schizophrenia really is, and it's things like that. But and there's I mean, you get that. There's all stuff that in some cultures called possession, and but you know what? That I believe that is more of a product of a collective, uh, a perception. Like you can see, even though everyone experiences every experience differently, there are some aspects of those experiences that are mutual, and you can build a collective uh, number of consciousness or people that one idea that they may be thinking, and you can that's how you form. I think that's how you form like groups of like everything from associations to, I mean, outside of family. I mean, even that, it's really, different forms of relationships, and then builds into cultures, but it all stems from when we're born, and we start to become aware. Every experience contributes. I mean, not just experience, but things that we become that come into our lives, like say books or stories. I mean, not everyone hears every story, every book, reads everything, every idea that's out there. So we all, in some ways, actually, in the most important way, form our own thoughts as far as from the experiences that we have, and all the senses, all our, I was gonna say five, but six senses. The part of our, actually the part of our physical body that is directly connected to our, is it esoterical, the ethereal, our spirit. Huh? What was I? Yeah. Okay. You have to give me a minute. just remembered what spawned that whole little rabble rant rabble. Uh, Hearing about George Herbert Walker Bush being hospitalized. Um, I think he's well about my father's age. Uh, when my father died, I'm not sure. You know, if you, I really, I don't blame anyone for doing what they do, in the sense where that's what they perceived. I mean, whether we agree with it or, and I'm not saying he really he was he. I mean, I just first of all we're perceiving him from a viewpoint that goes beyond our own understanding. I mean, of the whole aspect of the positions in society that was in, and you know, I really hold no grudges. Would you? I mean, see, this is what really bothers me. Everybody's angry and at this one and that one, and they're blaming this and blaming them, and man, I I'm realizing that when some when someone doesn't really fully understand the ramifications, or I mean, even if they know the ramifications of the actions will harm someone, if they don't feel it, if they don't see, if they don't have the empathy, every, I mean, everything is that something that you grow and build, or is it something that's either you have or you don't? And if you don't, how can you hold someone? I mean, spiritually responsible. I mean, physically and I mean, there's certain things that society has to do to protect themselves. But you know what? It shouldn't get to the point where the majority are ruled by a very small minority, and basically for the protection, I guess, of the minority, which I understand why they would need protection if they were empathetic, compassionate, and understanding. And if they're not, why is it their fault? That's all I'm saying. That's that's all I was trying to say. That whole thing. You know, what else could I say? Man, ah, well, um, I hope that was enlightening. Because if it was, can you really enlighten me tomorrow or next day, or when you figure out what I said, and let me know. Okay. Good night. Namaste. So Todai. Salam. Happy Ramadan. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Halloween. I know I'm probably forgetting something I don't know. But adios.